everyone! Thanks for tuning in again. Today I'm going to do another Halloween tutorial. This one was kind of inspired by Risa. I decided to do a dark angel look because that was a lot of people had requested something like dark fairy, dark angel, something like that. So it's kind of like a dark fallen angel kind of look. I'll just give you a close-up here. You can kind of see these little rhinestones on the end of these kind of feathers, and I have a lot of glitter going on here, and really defined eyebrow, kind of like a turquoisey blue glitter eye, and then of course these really dramatic dramatic eyeliner, and then just black lips with that. So this was really fun. I hope you enjoy this look, and I hope that this look is suitable for a lot of, like, you could totally use this look for a lot of different types of costumes. So, you know, you could use it for like a dark angel look, or you could use it kind of like for a gothic industrial look, or yeah, anything, or like a gothic Lolita, something like that. So it's very versatile. So I hope you enjoy this look. If you want to see how to get this, just keep watching. So the first thing that I did is I just applied an eyeshadow base, and I just applied some loose powder down here, and that's, if there's going to be fallout, then the powder is going to catch that, and then I can just sweep it away. Now I'm going to take a very nice sort of aqua shade of eyeshadow. This one is by La Femme, and I think it's just called Aqua. Put any kind of turquoisey or aqua kind of color. I'm using a very small eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to apply that sort of right in the inner corner, and then just over the lid. And you can kind of start bringing it up almost to your eyebrow, because I'm going to be fading that out a bit later with some other white eyeshadow. So yeah, and then just get it all over the lid. Then I'm going to take a matte white eyeshadow. This one is by NYX, and I'm going to apply that right underneath my eyebrow, and just kind of blend out that white, just so it kind of blends together to make kind of like a baby blue color. I also applied a little bit of that blue eyeshadow just underneath the lower lash line, just connected it on the end. Then I'm going to take MAC Reflects Transparent Teal Glitter, and I'm applying this dry because it does actually stick pretty well. And if you apply it wet, it has the tendency to get all kind of like chunky. So I'm just basically applying that gently over the blue, kind of on the inner corner, and also just a little bit on the lower part, like near the tear duct. Now I just wiped away that loose powder just with like a big fluffy brush, just like this. Now that glitter, if you have any of it kind of sticking on your face, you can just use a piece of tape and just lift it off. That's a really good way to get rid of glitter fallout. Now I'm going to grab a gel eyeliner in black, and I'm going to just take like a small eyelining brush. You can use an artist brush too, that works as well. And now you just kind of want to mirror the effect of it on the other side. So just start somewhere. You want to get a good amount of pressure, otherwise it's going to trail. And then you can just start doing these lines. And you just kind of keep going. And as you go, you can just, like, they're gonna get more and more dense. I just always keep going back. Get some more. So you basically want to do one up and one down. It's actually really easy. Just don't be afraid. The more you hesitate, the harder it is actually to do. Alright, then you just want to give it like a second to dry. So you kind of just want to make sure it's about even. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, try and get around the same height and whatever on both sides. And make sure that the side here is totally filled in, that there's no gaps, and then just let it dry for a moment just so it's totally dry. Then you can get, I'm using a glitter liner. This is a really cheap one I got at the drugstore. It's a brand, it's a German brand called Essence, but just, you know, check any, you know, local drugstore for these cheap liners. So this one is kind of like a light blue glitter liner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically use the same technique and put the glitter liner in between the black ones. I'm not sure if you'll be able to really, if the camera really picks up on that, but I'm basically going to apply it kind of the same way, just between the black. Also on the bottom, because that's just kind of going to break up all this darkness. And you can even bring the glitter liner like in a bit. And then just kind of keep doing that. It's going to totally break up that really, really dark black. Alright, then lastly I'm going to fill in my brow. So I'm just using like a mascara, a clean mascara spoolie, just to kind of brush the hairs in place. And I'm going to do a very, very defined black eyebrow. So I just do it in little short strokes. And then once I have a bit of this black on, I like to just take an angle liner, just like this, and then just kind of pull them out, just kind of go over it. So I take my angle liner and then just kind of spread the black pencil. So I'm going to finish that, and then I like to just set it with a bit of black eyeshadow on top. Okay, so I finished up the brow and then I applied false lashes. Now I'm going to take a couple of these tiny, tiny rhinestones. I don't know if you can see them. They're really, really small. And I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to glue some of them like on the ends of these strands. So it kind of looks like little droplets on the ends of some of these strands. All right, you dip them into a little bit of glue. And then you just stick them onto the end of one of these. I don't know if you can see, there's a couple down here and a couple up here. Okay, so I finished applying the rhinestones. I applied 6 on each side, so 3 down here and then 3 up here. I'm not sure if you can see them. They're kind of attached like to the ends of these strands, so you can see them a little bit, hopefully. Now I'm going to just wait for that glue to dry. Meanwhile, I'm going to move on to the lips. What I just did is I had a little bit of lip balm on before, so now I just used a little bit of white eyeshadow, or just any kind of powder, just on my lips, just to kind of dry them down a bit. And then I'm going to line my lips with a black lip liner. And now I just used a black pencil just to line my lips. If you have a black lipstick, I know at Halloween time often these black lipsticks are sold. I don't have one. I'm going to use the Obsessive Compulsive Lip Tar in the shade Tard, and I'm going to apply a little bit of that. Alright, so I finished applying the lip tar on top, and I just put a bit of black into the waterline just so you don't get the skin showing through, because that isn't really going to work with these dark eyes. So that is it for the Fallen Angel, Dark Angel look. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, the costume is really up to you. Of course, you can do this in different colors, like if your costume is purple or whatever, you can just change the color. Instead of using the blue, just do everything with purple, or you know, if you're doing it with hot pink or whatever. So this is kind of like a very diverse look. You can adjust it to any color that you want under the rainbow. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed my Halloween tutorial. There's gonna be more Halloween tutorials coming up, so if you want to see more, please subscribe. And thank you so much for commenting, rating, all that. So, and all the pictures and all the product listings, as always, can be found on my blog in case you missed anything. So I hope you enjoyed that look, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.